Sometimes it is very clear that a person doesn't have your best interest at their heart, and sometimes a person will partially display his true feelings. It can be very hard to know if one of your friend is actually a frenemy. Maybe everything in the friendship started okay, but later on you heard that your friend was talking about you behind your back. Maybe you always knew that the person was manipulative towards other people, but you have recently observed that they are doing it to you too. Unfortunately, we live in a society wherein we run to these kind of people every day. Don't take it personally when you encounter a fake friend. A person who is fake will obviously be fake to others as well. It is likely that this person doesn't have any real friends at all, and you are no exception to that. In most cases, it can be hard to know whether a friend is fake or real, especially if they are trying to be fake about the fact that they are fake. The suspicious feeling in the friendship is usually a sign that something in the friendship is not okay. In fact, you have clicked on this video and you will watch this video till the end just because you doubted one of your friend and you are here to check if that particular person is fake or real. I make this kind of videos on mildly interesting topics, so if you like my work, then please go ahead and subscribe to the channel for more of these videos. So without any further ado, here we start with the 6 warning signs of a fake friend. The biggest sign that you have a fake friend is that your friendship is extremely conditional. We all have certain boundaries in our life that we don't want other people to cross, but conditional friendship is totally different. Boundaries are healthy and they are about the kind of respect that a person thinks that he deserves. For instance, if you cross the boundary of punching your friend on your face, then he wouldn't want to be friends with you anymore. On the other hand, conditions are all about the kind of standards that they expect you to adhere to, even if it has got nothing to do with them. This is what comes under peer pressure. There is always a pressure upon yourself which forces you to change or to rise yourself above the optimum level to match with the expectations of others. That's called conditional friendship. For example, a person don't want to be your friend unless you have got a lot of money and you have got a lot of spending power. That's a condition. A conditional friendship is when your friend expects you to give them certain things, act in a certain way, dress in certain clothes, make a certain amount of money, or follow some standards before they will actually associate with you. This kind of friendship has got nothing to do with your character or your behavior, but it has got a lot to do with your outer appearances. Someone requires you to be anything other than being yourself, then that's not real friendship. So be highly conscious in making the right choices when the point is about choosing the right friends. Another obvious sign of a fake friend is that if that person treats you differently depending on who is around with you. Are they nice to you when you're alone with them but they give you a cold shoulder when you're around with other people? Do they tell you that they like you in private but they keep you at arm's length in public? Even worse, is your friendship some kind of secret? If so, not only this is extremely immature, but they are not your real friends. And they certainly won't be afraid to admit that they get along with you. Also, if someone is your friend, then why would they spread rumors about you behind your back? You might try to rationalize that kind of behavior by telling that they do it to everybody. But if they are doing it to everybody, then I feel that they don't have real friends at all. People's opinions and rumors are never to be taken as your reality. Rumors of these types purely spreads out of ego and jealousy, in which the ultimate aim is to degrade the image or the impression of another person and thereby raise yours. When you genuinely care about someone, you would sing praises of them to others. You wouldn't make them look bad in some misguided attempt to make yourself feel better. So if your so-called friend acts differently when he is around with different people, and also he speaks poorly of you when you're not around with them, then understand that he is a fake friend. Human beings can easily have differences of opinion. There is no person on this earth who is exactly like you. Besides, wouldn't it be boring if you agreed with your friends on almost everything? The real test of friendship happens when you and your friend disagree on something. This happens especially if you disagree on something on which your friend passionately believes in. It's times like these when a person shows his true colors. Does your friend see you as a human being, or do they see you as a filter of their own opinions? Do they treat you unworthy if you disagree with them on XYZ topic? If your friend can't handle the change, religious and political affiliations, then they are never a real friend to begin with. They didn't like you for being yourself, but they liked you because you agreed with their same opinion. Sometimes the disagreements do not have to be major topics like religion or politics. Sometimes it's as simple as getting into argument of who has to give whom 5 rupees. Of course, everyone wants to get their way out all the time. but you can't always get what you want. Sometimes you must learn to make compromises when you're interacting with other people. This doesn't mean you have to change your beliefs about life or anything. It simply means that friends should be generous about smaller things and they should learn to compromise. For example, if you and your friend want to watch a movie but you're not sure of which one to watch, then real friends are flexible enough to come up with an alternate solution. On the other hand, if your friend is totally inflexible and they are not ready to give up on smaller things for greater friendship, then they are not really your good friends. Fake friends tend to disappear when you say no to them or you say anything which doesn't align with their ideas. Differences of opinion and argument are very normal in friendship. But the question is, can your friend let it go or do they stop talking to you? Part of being in a conditional friendship is that you never know when your friend is going to ditch you for somebody else. Fake friends may always cancel the plans at the last moment because they have got something or someone they like that became available. The problem isn't that they get better with someone else, but the problem is that they have no respect for your time and they don't care about disappointing you. If someone doesn't care about disappointing you and they have no respect for your time, then it simply means that they are a fake friend. They are just using you for some company and they will jump ship when something better comes along. Do you feel that your friend hangs along with you just because they want something from you? This could be anything really: money, favors, access to social circle, unhealthy relationships, career opportunities, free rides to places, free stuff, relief from boredom, or relief from loneliness. If someone is a friend with you besides the fact of being a person who you really are, then that's a sign of a fake friendship. So if your friend disappears when something more interesting shows up, and if that person seems to want something from you, then the friendship is totally fake. By goals, I don't necessarily mean to make $1 million. Goal can be as small as buying a packet of popcorn or even as big as wanting to travel the world. Does your friend try to drag you behind from the direction of your goals just because they know that you will be much more happier if you achieve that particular thing? Do they make it easier for you to do things that you want, or do they just stand at the side and just watch? Even worse, do they drag you away from your goals? Good friends try to keep you on track and they will try to help you in the smallest possible way, even if they can't do much. They try to be the problem solvers of people around them, and they certainly won't do anything that will make them the source of problems. For example, if a goal is to be good in sports, does your friend give you books on gym diet, introduce you to a gym trainer, or gives you advices based on their experiences? Or does your friend even ignore you, change the subject, or doesn't even care about you? This should go on without saying, but if your friend insults you on regular occasion, then they are not a very good friend. It is true that sometimes people grow up with the bad habit of teasing people about their insecurities, but if they're genuinely abusive, then obviously they are a fake friend. Same is true if they try to bring you down every single day by dumping their negative feelings on you. If they constantly speak about their problems, then you are being used as an emotional punching bag. People who try to bring you down every single day aren't important, so treat their opinions the same way. Finally, the most obvious sign of a fake friend is if it treats you differently when you change something about you. It definitely means that they don't accept you for who you are, but they accept you for what they think you should fit into their life. A real friend will stick with you even if you rejected the first choice of university, if you choose a low status career, if you get married to a wrong person, or even if you get divorced after years of marriage. Real friends will continue to be in your path without any judgments, because your path is your path and you just have to be who you are. If you have made a major life change and the friends have started ignoring you, then consider a bullet being dodged. One of the major signs of a fake friend is that he is extremely egocentric. Everything is all about them and they don't care about what you are saying. A fake friend never absorbs what you said in the first place, so they have no way of remembering things. More importantly, they just don't care. A real friend always listens to what you say. They will make note of important things in their mind even before thinking about it, and naturally they will bring it up when it's relevant. This should be effortless for a real friend because they are the ones who actually care about you. You don't have to fight to be heard or constantly care about being ignored. Fake friends don't take your needs seriously, since your needs are not crucial to their agenda and fulfilling your needs doesn't bring any profit to them. Ideally, they will never discuss your needs or wants because it's a nuisance for them. For a real friend, fulfilling the wants and the desires of another person is just a part of the friendship. Giving and receiving are equally important. While we keep an eye on our friends' actions to understand if they are fake or real, it's also important for us to sit down and to analyze on our own actions as well. Sometimes we can also consider ourselves as good people without actually examining our actions. It's important to have good friends and to be a good friend too. You can follow the same about discussed points to understand and to correct your toxic behaviors as well. Looking forward to hear about your experiences with a fake friend in the comments below. That's all I have for this video. I'll see you in the next one, and then keep smiling, keep spreading smiles, and stay happy all day, every day, everywhere.